Stanley Ondina today confirmed that the Orchids will host the Australian Defence Force women's team in Port Moresby on June 15, 2025. This match will serve as a curtain raiser for the Queensland Rugby League Round 13 clash between the PNG Hunters and the Sunshine Coast Falcons. Following this home game, the Orchids will travel to Brisbane to face the Brisbane Broncos NRLW team at the Suncorp Stadium on June 22.
Introduction of our Santos Cup was a first step to getting more game time. And the next step to that is a game at another level that is closer to test matches or international. So this year, with Tahnee's input and work with our performance and pathway department, we've confirmed 2 matches in between to get our girls more exposure, closing the gap to give them that experience to do well when it comes to the end of the year, hopefully. So we've got a game with the Australian Defence Force on the 15th of June. Here in Port Moresby, that's next weekend. They do a curtain raiser to our Hunters game as one of the international hitouts. And there's another one that we have on the 22nd of June in Brisbane as a curtain raiser or a lead-up match playing the Australian NRLW team in a trial match. So those are because of involvement like Tahnee and the team that comes through identifying the gap, trying to bridge the gap by putting these things in place. So these 2 games are what we could line up before the Pacific Championship.
Tahnee Norris, in her first year with Orchids, has identified gaps in the development of women's rugby league in PNG. Her proactive approach includes organizing series of matches aimed at elevating the team's competitive standards to align more closely with the NRLW and international play. Since her arrival last year, Norris has gained valuable insights into the status of women's rugby league in PNG, recognizing the unique challenges related to gender diversity within the sport. She has been diligently working to navigate these issues and enhance the overall framework of women's rugby league in the country.
So Blossoming Orchids program is already in place. That's been the last few months of actually compiling those players. Most of them have come from what's already been in the Santos Cup from last year. And we've got a really strong group of junior orchids, senior orchids, and plus additional players that we've identified from the Santos Cup that have been picked in the Blossoming Orchids team that'll actually be part of next week's trial game against the Australian Defence Force.
Prior to the recent announcement, Norris has been actively involved in developing women's program in the Santos Cup, further demonstrating her commitment to advancing women's rugby league in Papua New Guinea. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.